Lily, listen, just hear me out.
Please, just let me go. I told you how many times. I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
Get your hands off her. What are you going to do, take a swing at me, the devoted husband? How devoted were you when you run around with my sister, huh?
All right, that's...
No, don't. Come on, stop!
I asked you a question, Emily. What's Paul's interest in Gwen Norbeck and her baby, and why is he footing her big shot attorney's bill?
He knows that she can't afford it. Maybe he feels sorry for her.
Gwen got Will to say he fathered her baby when he didn't. You'd think it would turn Paul off to see his little brother used like that. But instead he turns Gwen into his favorite charity.
You know what? That is just like you. Always looking for someone to blame.
What are you talking about?
You want this to be Paul's fault so you don't have to take responsibility. Will ran away because he was unhappy. Come on, face it, all your kids are miserable. And that has nothing to do with Paul or his concern for Gwen.
Lucky for me, this seat was free.
Paul, what are you doing on this flight? I got the impression from Emily you were on your way back from Europe.
You and I are going to Tampa for the same reason.
And that would be?
Okay, come on, look, we can sit here, we can play cat and mouse, or we can be straight with one another.
I vote for straight. You first.
I have concerns about Jennifer and Dusty. If you consider yourself a friend of Dusty, you should be concerned as well.
As they say, it's not over till it's over.
Unless your star witness disappears. Nurse Thompson was our best shot at finding out what happened to my baby the night that he was born, and now she's just gone.
If she did switch her baby, she didn't do it on her own. And there's no mystery about who would have paid her. I think maybe it's time to go right to the source.
Does he know?
Why not? I say we talk to Montgomery, face to face.
Angel girl. Oh, my angel girl.
Where's the baby? You were supposed to stay with him. Where is he? Where's my boy? What did you do? My God, Carly, what did you do? Oh, you are a liar. We both know you're a liar. You've hated him since before he was born. Oh, my poor little boy. Where is he, my beautiful boy? Where is he? What have you done to my boy?
Oh, my God. He wasn't a boy.
What happened here?
My name's Detective Jack Snyder from the police department in Oakdale, Illinois. This was an accident.
That wasn't my question.
Well, I'll be happy to give you a full statement as soon as this young lady gets medical attention, ASAP.
EMTs are on the way.
Okay? There was a struggle, and this young lady, Gwen Norbeck, she fell down the steps.
No, she did it. She tried to kill my baby.
I didn't, did I? I never did anything to your baby. It was all a lie, wasn't it?
What's this about?
Carly. Let's not say too much before we give our official statements, okay?
Jack, Iris, it was a lie. She's been lying the whole time.
Are you talking about what just happened here?
Out of the way, please.
I didn't do anything, Jack. Iris's baby wasn't a boy. I remember it. I know what happened now.
She's coming around. Can you hear me? We're taking you to the hospital, miss.
Well,
It's okay, I'm here. You're gonna be all right.
I need to be with her.
And you are?
I'm her mother. I deserve to ride in that ambulance with
No
her.
offense, but I think I'm the one she wants with her right now.
There's room for both of you.
Iris never hit a little boy?
No, Jack, she didn't. It's starting to come back to me.
Who's this?
This is my wife, and we are the guardians of this little one. Here, his carriage rolled down the steps in the accident. You should probably be checked out, too.
Okay, then you two ride in my car with the siren. We'll get to the hospital faster.
Great, thanks.
I'll still be needing your statement, though, Detective, so stay close.
Of course, right behind you.
Jack! Did you hear what Iris said? She's Gwen's mother? Gwen's mother, Jack!
It's obvious that their connection. Listen, let's not say too much in front of this guy. Let's just get Rory to the hospital first.
Where do you get off throwing Julia in my face?
You know, it's funny when Lily and I were going out, you had no trouble weighing in on that.
Lily's my wife. Or have you forgotten that?
The only reason why you're waving around this marriage license is because you had a taste of what it was like without her. You should have appreciated her when you had the chance.
Oh, and you do?
I do.
Is that why you nearly got her killed? Her and half her family?
You know, I knew you would see it that way, and I'm not going to let you and your mother-in-law poison her mind against me. I went to hell and back for Lily, and I'll be more than happy to do it again.
Lily is not your responsibility.
Is that the way you feel? I mean, not too long ago, you actually cared about how I felt about you.
Can you say it's too late for us now?
No, it's not. I look at you, I see hope. I see our future. I'm not going to give up on her. You know, just because your husband did. I promise you, I'll never give up on
you. You're blaming me that Will ran off with Gwen and her baby?
Well, maybe if you'd been around a little more, paid a little more attention.
Are we talking about Will here?
I'm just calling it like I see it. Your son has been in an emotional tightrope for a very long time.
He's been great for months.
Well, you can wish it were that way, but that doesn't make it so. The truth is, Will has been so full of turmoil, he doesn't know where he belongs.
That turmoil wouldn't happen to include his brother running off with his dad's wife, would it?
Paul is aware. Very aware that our situation is a big adjustment for Will. That is why he's trying to help him.
If that's what Paul has sold you, he's done a bigger number on your head than I even suspected. Please, explain to me how Paul paying for Gwen's lawyer helps Will.
It's obvious. It's obvious. Will cares about Gwen. That's why he went to Paul in the first place.
To ask to cover Gwen's legal costs?
Not directly. But contrary to what you believe, Paul cares about his brother very much. He was just trying to do what he thought would make Will happy.
Why am I having a hard time buying this?
Because you can't believe there's an ounce of decency in Paul.
No, because I helped raise him. Paul's need to control other people always trumps a good deed. Remember that.
Well, maybe what you see as control is his drive to protect the people he loves.
And he has protected you so well, you are in here answering questions for him.
Do you have another question?
Yes, I do. The same one I started out with. If Will is hanging around with Gwen, it means he'll be raising a child that's not his. Why would Paul want that to happen, much less fund it? And don't tell me it's because he's looking out for his little brother. There's been no love lost between the two of them recently, and we both know why.
Oh, that's great. Let's get back to bashing me.
I'm just trying to get to the truth, that's all, and you're dancing. Tell me what it is, Emily. What aren't you telling me? If you think I'm going to stop looking, you're wrong. Where's Paul? Tell you what, why don't we just call him directly?
All right, just stop, okay? Fine. There's more going on, and it's not just about Will. It's about Jennifer, too.
I don't think I could face Craig.
Why not? He can't hurt you. He's in jail, remember?
The last time that I saw him, he told me I deserved to have my baby die. He looked me in the eye, knowing my son was alive, and he said that I deserved my grief. The man is a sadist.
He is, but he's also got a son. but he's dying to find out about. If he knows you're on the trail, who knows?
I can't.
Jen, you and Craig are the parents of this kid. If he knows you've seen your son, he won't be able to resist. At least asking about him. Well, there's got to be more to this than you're telling me. Why are you so scared?
I'm not afraid of Craig. I'm afraid of what I would do to him if I saw him. I'm afraid I would kill him.
I know that everybody says that Jennifer's doing great. But between you and me, I'm really worried about her.
She seemed fine when I saw her. Deerbrook is an excellent facility, and I know they've arranged for a lot of follow-up.
Yeah, but she needs more than just outpatient care. You know that. I just think that Barbara, Hal, they all just pushed to get her released way too soon.
Why do you say that?
Because she's delusional.
Is that your professional opinion?
I know my sister. And she put on a great show, telling everybody that she'd finally accepted that her baby was gone. But that's all it was just a show. She's on a mission, babe. To prove that her baby is still alive. And Dusty is, for whatever reason, helping her, and I don't think it's healthy for him to be supporting her delusion.
Well, Dusty and Jennifer are very close. And I know from my experience, once you've delivered somebody's child, there's a bond there that's not easily broken.
Which just further proves my point. Dusty is blind when it comes to Jennifer. He's just playing into her psychosis.
What if you're wrong, Paul, and Jennifer isn't delusional at all?
You're not telling me that you really believe this nonsense about the baby being alive.
I'm saying it's not nonsense. I have proof the baby is alive.
You can stand here, you can play that violin of yours all night long. It's not going to change Lily's mind about you.
Is that the way it is now, Lily? He's, doing your talking?
Don't. Keith, please.
If you really cared about Lily, the way you say you do, you would leave town. You would get out of her life.
I'm not
for good.
Going anywhere, okay? I got a nephew, and unlike some people, I don't walk out on my family.
If you don't leave on your own, I will see to it that it happens some other way.
Oh, come on, what is this? It's a threat.
You take it any way you want.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Once I start working again, I get money in my...
Working? What kind of work do you think you're going to get when it comes out that you were flying organs from Mexico? You'll be using that pilot's license for toilet paper.
Keith, I am begging you, please, just go.
See you around.
Not if I can help it. I will make sure that he leaves you alone, okay?
No, it's not okay. I don't want you to make good on your threat.
Yeah,
Jack.
thank you. How's Rory?
He's good. Huh? He's gonna be okay. What about Gwen?
Gwen's in with the doctor now.
Oh, it happened so fast. Gwen and I were both running for the baby, and then all of a sudden, she was right in front of me. All I wanted to do was get around her so I could get to Rory, and she just fell.
Oh, honey, I was there.
But Jack,
your statement. That's all you have
when
to say.
I saw her lying there and the carriage overturned, it came flooding back to me. When I saw Iris leaning over Gwen like that, I suddenly remembered everything that happened all those years ago.
Doctor, excuse me, did the two of you accompany the patient?
Yes.
Is she all right?
She's stabilized. I suspect she has a mild concussion, but so far no broken bones, just some contusions.
Doctor, I'm Gwen Norbeck's mother. Is she okay?
I think she's going to be fine.
Why?
Excuse me.
Why would you do something like that to me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just a child. You made me believe that I killed your baby. Why would you make me believe something so terrible?
Hey. Maybe you better stay put.
Where's the baby?
He's with one of the doctors.
What's wrong with him?
Nothing. Jack just wanted to get him checked out to make sure.
Jack and Carly. Oh, my head is killing me. How long was I out?
Long enough?
I bet you were pretty freaked, huh?
Yeah, a little. Can I get you anything?
You're always taking care of me, aren't you?
do my best.
There's nothing anybody can do for me now. There's nothing you can do for me. I really blew it this time, didn't I?
Okay, I'll bite. What's Jen got to do with why Paul is helping Gwen Norbeck keep her baby?
My Paul's not as insensitive as you think. He saw Jennifer fall apart when she saw that infant. It killed him. He wanted to do everything he could to spare her from ever having to experience that again. And he thought if Gwen got custody of the baby, she would leave town.
Was he paying her to leave? That's pretty drastic, isn't it? I mean, I love Jen, too, but springing for therapy might help a little bit more than paying people to stay away from her, don't you think?
Stop with the sarcasm already.
Then stop throwing yourself on your sword for Paul. You used to be smarter than that. Didn't it ever occur to Paul that Will might run off with this girl that he's so attached to?
Psychic? What is this about? You think he didn't think it through?
Paul thinks everything through. And don't tell me that he's doing this for Gwen to spare Jen. Try again.
You just don't give up, do you? I hate admitting this. You know, because I feel like a fool. Paul wanted the baby to go away because of Rosanna.
First Will, then Jen, and now Rosanna. Your guy is a saint.
That baby reminds him of a very painful past with someone who broke his heart. And finally, when she did reach out to him, it was too late, and that baby dredges up everything he's trying to get past, Hal.
With your help.
It's the truth. I'm sorry it doesn't fit with all of your convoluted theories, but...
The truth. Right.
Hi, I'm sorry. I just am so worried about Will. What are you doing here?
She's explaining to me why Paul is paying Gwen Norbeck's legal bills.
What?
So she and the baby would leave town. According to Emily, it was for the benefit of all mankind.
Oh, well, if there were benefits to be had, I'm sure that Emily would be first in line.
Oh, stuff it, Barbara.
I'm sure you couldn't wait to get Rosanna's adoptive baby out of Paul's orbit. But in all of your maneuvering, did you ever think how much damage you would do to Will?
You know, on second thought, killing Craig would be letting him off way too easy.
We gotta play this cool, Jim.
Cool? This man has made my life a living hell and has made my son an orphan. He deserves to suffer exactly as I have.
I understand. I do. You gotta make him believe the truth for one reason, your peace of mind. You understand? We gotta gain his confidence. This is for your son. Look at me. This is for your son. You sure? You can do it?
I can do it. You know, I know I only held my son for a moment, but I love him so much. I would crawl over broken glass to get him back.
Okay, I'm gonna call the prison and see if we can get a visit. If not today, then first thing in the morning, okay?
It's all about getting my son back.
That's right.
And I'll smile at the devil if I have to.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you are just full of surprises, aren't you?
You have a nephew now, Uncle Paul. Aren't you excited? Hopefully, this will be the best surprise Jennifer and Dusty have gotten in a long time. But you have to promise me that I'll be the one to tell them. I mean, you could be there, but it's a gift I've been looking forward to giving to the both of them.
Nice. I'm just curious. Are you doing this for Jennifer or for Dusty?
My relationship with Dusty is complicated. Let's just say that he's been distracted looking for Jennifer's baby, and now maybe he'll be a little less distracted.
Well, let's just say, what if Jennifer were reunited with her child? The child that Craig fathered. And let's just say, what if Craig somehow did manage to get himself out of prison?
So what?
The first thing that Craig would do is come after his child. And that would make my sister's life a nightmare.
Or not.
She's already paranoid. She's already waiting for the other shoe to drop. If Jennifer were reunited with her child.
Oh my God. You've known all along, haven't you?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Do you have feelings for Keith still? Because for the life of me, I can't figure out why you wouldn't want me to turn him in.
You know, I've been thinking about what you said.
Did you change your mind?
Jack, Iris had that baby with my father.
I can't believe I didn't see it before.
Gwen Norbeck is my sister.
Let's just give it some time, huh, man? Dusty will eventually get tired of chasing the phantom. And my sister will eventually accept that her baby is gone.
That's a lie. How could you do that to your own sister?
I'm protecting her.
How? She turned to drugs because the pain of losing her baby was unbearable, and you could have eased that pain, but you didn't. Instead, you had her committed to a mental institution because she was claiming that somebody else's baby boy was hers, and he was. How could you do that?
I'm not the villain here, Craig is. I'm not the one who did this. Craig did this. Sometimes things happen for other reasons.
And sometimes things happen because people like you think they're God. How could you play with somebody's life like
I
that?
would strongly recommend that you put off telling Jennifer and Dusty what you know.
Is everything all right here?
No, it isn't.
We'll be landing shortly.
I need to change my seat. There must be another one available.
Sure, in the rear of his cabin.
Great. Thank you very much.
Please fasten your seatbelt, sir, and prepare for landing.
Craig Montgomery, Jennifer Munson, and Dusty Donovan. Today, if possible. But it's family stuff, personal, you know. Thank you. They're gonna process the request and call me back with a time.
Oh, thank you so much for doing that.
I'll go get my bag. Good thing I didn't unpack.
Guys never unpack.
Thank you also for just taking care of me.
I'd love to see you smile. I'll get my stuff.
Oh, what about our flight?
I'll change the reservation right now. Donovan. Okay, how's that possible? What forced him to? Who's in charge over there? You or him? Whatever.
What happened? Dusty, what?
Craig refuses to meet with us.
I should have known this wouldn't work. But of course I started believing again. I could almost feel my son in my arms.
So Will runs away with Gwen and the baby, and suddenly it's my fault. How do you figure, Barbara?
I guess you've forgotten that you used to be Will's stepmother. I guess you must have figured when you walked out on Hal, it was okay to walk out on his children, too.
You are unbelievable, lady.
All right. Back to your corners. Try not to kill each other while I take this call, please. Munson, Yes? Oh, great, great. That's really good news. Thank you. Tell Detective Snyder to call in as soon as he can. Okay, thank you. Jack tracked down Gwen and Will in New York.
What about the baby?
There was a scuffle that landed Gwen in the hospital, but apparently the baby's fine.
Could I have a word privately with you, please?
I was just a kid. And you made me think that I did such a terrible thing. You planted it in my mind that I killed your baby boy. You didn't even have a baby boy,
What
did
are you
Iris?
talking about? Of course I had a baby boy, and then you killed him. You're as crazy now as you were then. You just stay away from me, all right?
Everything okay here?
No, everything is not okay. Because this woman, this monster of a
Carly,
woman
not
has
here.
lied.
You know what? Maybe I should leave, okay?
Yeah, don't go far. Officer's gonna want to talk to you.
Fine, I'll be in the cafeteria.
You sure there's nothing else?
No, we're just a little tense after everything's happened. That's all. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, no more distractions. Exactly what do you remember?
This accident that happened with my brother, it didn't happen, Jack. I didn't kill anybody.
Now, Carly, the records, I saw them myself.
Well, the records are wrong. Iris lied. Well, she had a baby, that's true, but it wasn't even a boy. Today, when I heard her call Gwen my angel girl, I remembered it. I know that I'd heard her say that before.
You sure?
Yes. Yes, I'm positive. Iris had a daughter, and then she put her in a carriage, and we all left the house. She gave me some money, and she told me to get some ice cream. And when I came back, the carriage was on its side, the baby was gone, and Iris was yelling. I didn't know what was happening. Iris was screaming and shouting at me. She was saying, "What have you done to my beautiful boy?" But I didn't do anything. But she kept saying it over and over and over again, that I killed him. She said it all that day, and the next day, and for a week, she told the police. She said it so many times that I started to believe it myself. I started to believe all the awful things she said about me. I don't know how she could do that. Who could do something that's so cruel?
Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna go find her. I'm gonna talk to her and ask her why she lied about
Later,
all
I think
this.
there's something you're missing here.
What?
Iris. We learned something today, honey, that little piece of information about Iris and Gwen's relationship. If Iris didn't have a little boy, she had a little girl.
Oh my God.
Gwen is that little girl.
But Jack, Iris had that baby with my father.
I can't believe I didn't see it before.
She's my sister. Gwen Norbeck is my sister.
Tell me, did I assume something I shouldn't have assumed?
What are you talking about?
Do you have feelings for Keith still? Because for the life of me, I can't figure out why you wouldn't want me to turn him in.
I feel like you took that job because of me.
No, he made his own choice.
But he felt pressured to pay me back.
Did you set up a repayment plan?
No.
A date that you wanted the money?
No, but can you imagine the kind of pressure he felt after my mother told him he was taking advantage of me? He was just trying to prove that he was worthy.
Well, he's not, which brings me back to my question. Do you have feelings for him?
I used to. Not anymore. That's the truth.
One more thing.
Okay, just throw it all on the table, sure.
He said that he would go to hell and back for you, and I just want you to know that he's not the only one. You mean the world to me, and I'd do anything for you. Even back off, if that's what you want me to do.
Thank you.
Can't believe it. believe she's my sister?
Half-sister, anyway.
Good old Ray Tenney. Some father. I wonder why he never told me. Do you think Gwen has known all this time?
I don't know, honey. You gotta get answers to a lot of questions.
No time like the present.
No, you're not going in there.
Oh, you bet I am. My baby sister and I are gonna have a little chat.
Did you lose your nerve?
Stop pounding me.
You're betting everyone's future that your little gift is going to make all the players happy. What if you're wrong? What if what you do makes everyone miserable?
You know, I've been thinking about what you said.
Did you change your mind?
No, I don't think you should keep the truth from Jennifer.
Do you have any
But you
idea
are her brother.
what that decision cost me?
It must have been agonizing. But you seem to know what you're doing.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm going home and leaving the choice in your hands. Just do me a favor and put this report aside for a sec. Think long and hard about what you're doing. Have that drink. And then if you decide to step away, so be it. It's all yours.
It's just so stupid to hope again. But of course I did, and now look.
It feels like it's over, but it's not. It's not over. We'll find another way. I promise you.
I hope you don't think that this is your fault. Because I know I was just a mess, and you were just trying to help me feel better.
I'm sorry it didn't work out this time.
That's the thing about you. You're always taking care of me and believing in me. You know how many times that I've just given up. But you never did.
How could I give up when I care so much about you? You're so easy to care about. It's all right, Princess. Daddy's here.
You're not her mother.
I'm the only mother that she knows. Oh my God.
I know you're on to me.
And why are you doing this? Why?
Michelle!
Hey, look out!
This week on Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
You want anything else?
Oh, a couple more lifetimes to get everything right.
Hey, honey. You okay? Oh, I'm here with your father having coffee. Yeah. How about some soup? Okay. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Luke's still not feeling well.
I guess you can't shake that bug.
hasn't eaten.
Well, why don't we grab him something, take it home, try and tempt him?
We? Does that mean you're coming home with me?
I thought you'd never ask.
Now is not the time to confront Gwen.
Jack, if Iris has been lying all this time, Gwen probably knows something about it, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna ask her.
You go in there breathing fire. You're only gonna make matters worse.
What if she knows what really happened?
And if she doesn't?
I have to ask her, Jack.
I know this is important to you, and I know I can't stop you from dealing with Gwen. I'm just asking you. Think this through.
Hey. Can you believe it was only a few hours ago that you and I were going to change our names? Start a whole new life as Mr. and Mrs. Freeman?
It's funny how fast things turn around.
You want to hear something really corny?
Sure.
I miss the Freemans. For one day it was like I had a real family.
Me too. I'm gonna go check on Billy. See you in a few.
Mrs. Freeman.
What? Pushing me down a flight of stairs wasn't enough for you? What do you want with me now?
Eggs on board.
Are you sure? What did she say?
She said it was up to me to make the decision.
Well, that's a relief. But Paul, this is not easy. I've been tap dancing in hell. He just doesn't.
I gotta go.
Paul? Paul?
Is Paul on his way here?
Yeah. Do you have a message for him?
Yeah. Next time, tell him he didn't get his wish. Will, Carly, Gwen, and the baby are coming home.
As the World Turns, sponsored by Kellogg's, who reminds you to get a mammogram. Go to www.cancer.gov/help.
The child that Iris had with my father.
That means you and
Our sisters.